CDU MP Roderick Kieswetter wrote about his disappointment with Berlin's politics on Twitter. The federal government has informed Parliament on numerous occasions that ring exchange transactions inter alia for Poland were quickly concluded, plus will be implemented in the coming weeks. Unfortunately, Germany is losing all confidence here. The exchange with Poland is a failure. The politician is not surprised that Poland and the countries of Eastern Europe have turned to the United States, and Warsaw is buying Abrams tanks from them. He talks about wasting the trust built over the years and compares the scale of German aid with Poland. 20 Leopard 2 tanks. Deliveries from April 2023, 1 unit per month from October 2023, 3 units per month. Recall, Poland handed over almost 300 T-72 tanks to Ukraine during the first 2 months of the war. The United States, Great Britain, and Poland are the leaders in terms of the supply of weapons, respectively. Aid for Ukraine also flows from the farthest corners of the world, such as Australia, which has provided 14 armored personnel carriers. Germany is a producer of arms and a huge state in terms of military potential. They also have considerable financial resources, and yet the scale of German aid to the struggling Ukraine has been somewhat controversial from the start. Despite this, Germany avoids supporting Ukraine to the same extent as the countries of Eastern Europe, including Poland and Lithuania. In relative numbers, including GDP, Germany ranks 13th. It should also be taken into account that Poland delivered what it declared. This does not prevent the Germans from returning to the construction of the so-called Mittel of Europe. In an article published in the Frankfurter Allgemeine Zeitung, the German chancellor spoke about the need to resign in the European Union on the basis of the principle of unanimity, in favor of the principle of majority decision-making. Such a change would mean the total domination of Berlin in the Commonwealth. There is a veto right. If this right is not available, then there is a threat that one of these countries, in this case Germany, will want to take advantage of it. If such a country which has been so clear about this conflict defined its attitude towards the victims, if this country would like to lead the EU, then it becomes dangerous. Scholz declared that then Germany would take over responsibility for Europe and the world. What does it really mean by his strange summons or declaration that they can take responsibility for Europe and the world, that they are about to start negotiations with Russia? Germany has repeatedly emphasized that it is not sending arms to crisis areas. However, this has nothing to do with reality, as Berlin has been selling arms to countries such as Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey for years.